Wait. Hey guys, welcome back to Totes Andrea. I'm Andrea, and today... Hello? Today we're doing a book haul. I wanted to do this a couple months ago, but it just wasn't hitting and I wasn't ready, but now I am. Hold for sound. I saw a post that may or may not have been real that said, if you read 2 books this year, then you've read more books than most Americans. And I am most Americans. So I'm reading this year. I'm reading The Count of Monte Cristo, and we're gonna start there. But I bought a few other books. Oh shit, my breakfast. I'm on the loose, bitch. The honey's on the loose. Oh yeah, I got an apple. I had my coffee, which was black, but it was a little bit too bitter, so I added a little bit of half and half to it. Oh, it's so warm. As I was saying, not peanut butter on my book. I did an order from World of Books. Ooh, I forgot about that. Okay. There were more than I remembered. Okay, so we got our paperback of The Count of Monte Cristo. Sell your books at World of Books. Go to sell.worldofbooks.com and get an instant price quote. We even pay for the shipping. See what your old books are worth today. I might actually do this because I have a lot of books and I don't currently have space for. Oh my gosh. And like they're used, right? So just this already takes the stress off of, oh, this is new. I don't want to like fuck it up. I'm not going to use it. Yay! Okay, so this is something I can carry on with me in my purse, make a little crochet sleeve for, I don't know. But we're reading this year. Daisy put me onto this Reddit group where you read it like super slowly. You read it throughout the year. So the first week of January was just chapter 1. This week is chapters 2 and 3, and then so on and so forth till we get through this baby. We had like a little kid version that our teacher read to us in the 6th grade. And each page had it was a white book. Each page had a picture and then the text. So it was like very abridged, but just like the themes and everything, just like the revenge, all of like, I love it. It speaks to my soul. I read it in the 7th grade, the full version, and I said it's my favorite book ever since, and it still is. So I get to read it again the 2nd time in my life. And I'm so excited. Get excited about reading, guys. Not everyone can do it. So off the back of that, I love erotic novels. I'm very particular about them. My favorite series of erotic novels is the Boss series by Abigail Barnett. It is what 50 Shades of Grey wanted to be, thought it was not. I think I only got up to like the 5th or 6th book before the main character started getting all like whiny, but it was like very on brand. Like it didn't come out of nowhere, right? Like there was an arc for her to get to this place, and I just really didn't like her tone anymore. But I do want to finish them. I think there's like 7 books, 8 books maybe. But anyway, I really like erotic novels. So this is called Master by Colette Gale. I don't know her by name and I've never read any of her stuff, so hopefully it doesn't suck. But this is an erotic novel of The Count of Monte Cristo. Inventive and steamy. Ooh. The seaside town of Marseille to the exotic caves of Monte Cristo Isle, an erotic battle of wills unfolds in the most electrifying game of love ever played between a man and a woman, between a master and slave. I'm not like, I'm into like dominance and submission. I'm not really into like the master and slave sort of thing. Like the Boss was a little bit more loving than that. I'm much more baby girl than slave. So I'm excited to read that as well. Next, we bought The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. We have never seen The Lord of the Rings. We have never read any of them. I know references, but I don't know, like, all of the things that I like are created by people who love Lord of the Rings. And it's everywhere. And I can catch little, like, the obvious, like, references and stuff. But I haven't read it, and I don't know the story. So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna finish these all this year. I want to read The Count of Monte Cristo and The Hobbit. Okay, I also bought 1984 because I didn't read it in high school when I was supposed to, but it feels very, very pertinent. If I'm choosing 3 books to read this year, it's going to be Count of Monte Cristo, 1984, and The Hobbit. I also got, which is the last thing that I forgot, I bought this blank comic book. It's for kids, but hey, I'm a big kid now. So now I can sketch my comic. I have an idea for a graphic novel called Girl Gets Acquainted with the Universe. It's starring me because as a Lin-Manuel Miranda type, I must put myself in everything. That's not true. He writes the fucking shows that he wants to be cast in, and he casts himself in it because no one else will cast it because he's brown. Everyone's shitting on his voice all the time, but it's on key. Just because you don't like it, fuck off. He's wonderful and talented, and he's my father because I played Danielle in The Heights in college. He's technically some version of a father. Stop it. Leave Lynn alone. Anyway, I have this idea for a graphic novel. Girl Gets Acquainted with the Universe. It's like little baby me starts to meditate and channel the different versions of herself. Kind of like a devil angel on a shoulder type thing. I've been doing it on sketchbooks. I think just having the format of the comic, because I don't read comics. I don't read graphic novels. There was this one Kumiai one I have saved that I just haven't gotten to yet. So that's my book haul. Oh, I'm kidding. This is also, I bought a Vonnegut book, Welcome to the Monkey House. It is a collection of short stories. And I was trying to figure out which Vonnegut book to read because I've never read Vonnegut before. Dean had that Slaughterhouse-Five Vonnegut line, and I was like, okay, if Dean reads Vonnegut. So I was trying to figure out which novel to start with, and then I saw that there was a collection of short stories, and I was like, this is better. Because I don't want to like start a book that I don't necessarily like or I'm not into. So these are short little babies that I can just dip my toe into. So that has been my book haul. Thank you for watching. On my TikTok, I'm doing a retelling of The Count of Monte Cristo. Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm reading The Count of Monte Cristo in 2026. I just finished the first chapter, and here's what happened. So we start with this giant ship coming into the harbor, right? The Pharaon. The Pharaon. I'm going to be doing that for every chapter that I read. So go check that out. Follow me if you're not, and if you do follow me, like my shit, bitch. I don't have time for lurkers. I'm trying to get this bag. I'd say thanks for watching, stay classy, but like, I feel like I need a new outro, but for the sake of nostalgia, be good, drink some water. Edmund goes and he does his fucking first mate shit, and Don Glaris stays talking shit about Dante.